I think he's fine.
If I'm a Liverpool fan this season, I'm on cloud nine. I'm gassed. You already won the league. Isak, Ekitike, Salah.
Doing bits.
It's unbelievable. But the one thing I would say is, and this is the only hope.
This is what you
this
hope
is the only,
will happen.
This is the only hope for fans
work.
of other teams, right? Is that, but it can happen. Is will the dynamic, like first of all, those players got to settle in, and then the dynamic. Who's going to be the main guy? That's going to be the interesting thing because Salah's always been that main guy, and you know that even when Mane was there, him and Mane were having little rumblings behind the scenes, even though it didn't affect the way they played. But Isak's going to think he's the main guy, isn't it? Now, coming in at that fee. Then you got Salah. I mean, is that going to affect the dynamic of that front?
Well, that's the challenge that Arne Slot will have to face.
Well, that's going to be the interesting thing to see.
Yeah.
It's a whole new season for Slot. Yeah. A whole different type of season.
This is, like I said just then, I know it's a bit tongue-in-cheek about the spending and the money and the outgoings, obviously a lot of ingoings as well, but it is a new era. Liverpool fans will have to now feel comfortable with being, right, you've spent all this money, you must be the favourites. So we have to feel comfortable with that and go, yeah, look at all this money, we must be the favourites, yeah. And if there's, a headache for who starts up front and they've both scored 10 or 15 goals, that's a great headache to have. And also, Ekitike can play on the left, Diaz has gone.
Salah really, if that ball ain't passed to him,
they'll be passing to Salah, don't worry. And Salah will be passing to them.
Or will he be passing to...
Well, Salah got 20 assists last season and 30 goals. So
it's an interesting dynamic. You just
hope it won't work.
Of course.
Whereas
I'm very confident
that it will work.
But
it's risky from
It's an unbelievable lineup. But
Champions
again... Because I was arguing with the Liverpool fan, of course you were. I always
finding
someone to
always
argue.
Explaining something, aren't they?
No, basically, when I was over in Singapore, this Liverpool fan went on the attack with me and basically said, "You've won the league already. Look at our attack. Nothing can compete with it." And I said, "Yeah, fair enough. Listen, on paper, unbelievable attack thing, but that's not just because you bought that doesn't mean you've won the league because
it doesn't work like that.
It's how it gels. It's the dynamic. It could take time to settle." And I pointed out to him. I said, look at Real Madrid last season. They brought in Mbappe. You look at that lineup up front, you think it's just of, oh my God, everyone's going to get wasted. Mbappe, Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo, on and on and on. But actually, it was Barcelona who won the league with,
Rafinha,
who they wanted to let go at the start of that season.
And now he's their captain.
Right?
Yeah.
Lewandowski, who's
38.
knocking on, right? And Lamar. So it's not always just because you bought the free.
36.
Don't get me wrong, that attacking lineup is scary.
I would be scared.
That's what I was saying to him. Don't assume.
I would be scared.
But would you agree, though, that if Liverpool don't win the league next season, it's failure?
Yes, I would
completely.
say that.
It is like anything else but winning that league is a failure.
But that's the thing. That's what we're now going to have to, as a fan base, change the mentality and go, instead of us like being lucky to win one league, no, let's retain it and obviously go again. And with the money that we have spent, we should be the favourites.
For me, they're favourites, yeah.
Yeah, they're favourites.
With these players that they're bringing in. Look, I don't think they're going to have the Madrid problem because the main thing for me at Madrid is they're all better off the left. None of them actually want to play up front. Mbappe was well quoted on not wanting to play up front at PSG. He wanted to play off the left and he wanted them to get a proper centre forward. And they don't press. And that's not going to be the issue at Liverpool. Isak is clearly a centre forward. Salah's going to play off the right. Verts maybe... For me, it's defensively. It's more defensively what they do because I think Szoboszlai is quite integral to covering for Frimpong and to get the ball back and to be the engine in there. And how they fit him, McAllister, Gravenberch, how they find a way for that all to work.
Kirkes as well.
Verts, obviously Gakpo, I think, had a good season last year. But they got options. That's what you need. If you're going into multiple competitions, you need to have... You shouldn't be able to just pick your team. You should be able to have good 15, 16 players that are all capable of starting. So for me, if they get this one over the line, then they're very big favourites.
Still need a centre back, I'll be honest.